What's up, guys? Ian here, coach of your Ladner Lanturn, bringing you guys our Week 2 match taking on Gry and the Peterborough Palpitoads. My apologies for, well, A, the team builder for this week, and B, the match from last week where I just forgot to change up some very basic editing stuff. It's been a while since I've recorded, obviously. If you haven't seen the team builder for this game, I definitely recommend checking that out, despite my my clerical error within that by not doing by not swapping the team or whatever. I think I didn't swap his team. I think I had K's team on there for a while. But I'm terrified, so let's get into this, I guess. Should be a fast one. There's the Shaymin-Sky, so we just automatically lose to the Shaymin-Sky. Thundy came, no Lunatone, which I pretty much didn't expect anyways. Turtonator, Absol, Piloswine, and Zamazenta. So no Delmise is actually fantastic for me. This means that... link. Oh, he already sent it. I was crossed off in battle times then. This means that my Thundurus-Therian set could go absolutely ham in this game, depending on the likeliness that I actually can get a double dance off and don't die to like Sucker Punch plus Scarf Sheen or something, right? So my dedicated lead is always going to be Cinderace. And I'm just curious about Cinderace into Piloswine, if he leads Piloswine. Powerball doesn't do that much, but we can sort of gauge some damage on it. It's just my dedicated lead. Okay, so Absol is what comes in, actually, which is really interesting. Absol is what comes in. This means I can potentially just U-turn here, which gets my Aggron in against Turtonator, which means a kill. Presumably. Or rocks, I guess. So Cinderace against Absol, we know he can't outspeed us because we're outspeeding it. Sucker Punch will not kill me. Pyro Ball would kill him, so he does have to be a bit worried. But I just want to U-turn on the Turtonator switch. Yeah, here we go. Nice and 8. So we know this is max HP. Actually, presumably is some sort of physically defensive variant. So this is kind of where I get to go into Aggron and click Head Smash if I want to. He does not have a resistance on his team. There's no, well, Zamazenta, but I am curious about how much Zama takes from Earthquake. It takes a lot from Earthquake. It won't take that much from Head Smash. Turtonator should also take a fat chunk from Earthquake. And if he values the Shaymin, like his ground immunity is the Shaymin, so I think Earthquake is relatively safe here actually, because I don't think that Shaymin, I don't think he wants to risk the Shaymin at this point, considering it just mows through my team. So I think I'm going to Earthquake, because Head Smash is so free. I think Earthquake opens up a lot for Head Smash to become free once Zamazenta comes in. And Earthquake's still going to do a lot of damage to anything not named Shaymin. Except maybe Piloswine. Piloswine would be reasonably safe, but Piloswine should also get 2-shot by Head Smash. It definitely gets 2-shot by Head Smash. So we'll see how he wants to play this. The dedicated Cinderace lead really helps me out there. Getting Aggron in. This is easily my biggest threat. It is the Piloswine that comes in, and it takes 24, so it's fat. It's very fat. I mean, I'm actually quite shocked, because Head Smash was still 2-shotting this, but now I have to swap. And this is where I think I swap into Cinderace. In case he sets up rocks, this is my best opportunity to go Cinderace. He just misses Crash. I mean, he's got to know he lives, right? So he might want to just Earthquake me. This is where my own addition of counter to the set is sort of weird. That actually did matter because my sash is still intact now. I think I'm going to click counter, actually, because I mean, he knows that he lives, and he should be able to tell that I'm not going to be able to beat him with anything. If I had high jump kick, I'm barely doing anything, so I'm going to counter. Nice. Dead pillow. Nice and dead pillow, man. That feels so good. That feels so good. So I definitely just sack this for a Pyro Ball here. Do I? Actually, I might save this. I think I'm gonna go Tank Growth, actually. Piloswine being dead means I likely don't need to click Focus Blast against anything but Turtonator either. With Thundy. If I can get Thundy set up properly. Piloswine was one of the things that I could have gotten Thundy set up properly on, so I probably won't be able to get it set up, but Fire Fang for the 23 and Rocky Helmet chip. This is definitely where I click either Leech Seed or Knockoff. I could Knockoff here, actually, just get rid of an item. It's not bad. Yeah, okay, perfect. So we got rid of the Shaymin's leftovers. That is very good to know. This could absolutely just be sub Shaymin, and my life might be over. Can I go hard Kecleon on this? Shaymin-Sky, Uber Special Attacker. It's not Life Orb. It doesn't even have Seed Flare, has Energy Ball. Yeah, I can definitely go hard Kecleon here. Sub. Okay, so we thought it was going to be sub. Now here's where we determine if we're going to get... Oh, it's sub Seed. Okay. Welp. I am definitely... clicking Ice Punch again. 19. I could probably knock off the Turtonator here. Now that we see that it's Sub-Siege Shaymin, I could knock off the Turtonator. Or I could sack Cinderace. It's not that usable. I think I'm going to knock off. Get rid of the AV. Okay, so that's good to know that it's AV. No burn is fantastic from this Turtonator. It's probably predicting the Aggron, right? I think I can sack Cinderace to this to get Aggron back in, and this time I'm going to Earthquake again because the Zamazenta again is the only rock answer. Or I could set rocks because we know this is leftover Shaymin. I might actually do that. I'm not sure that Aggron really threatens... I guess actually Aggron can threaten the Slowking still. So I think we just sack Cinderace to really whatever this wanted to go for. It was Assault Vest. This might be a Thundy target to set up on right here. Although I'm pretty sure I just died to Sucker Punch from the Absol. But like, max HP Assault Vest. If it's like modest, Fire Blast is a lot. Focus Blast, we'll kill this if it's just max HP, but I don't really want to risk hitting that either. I think I'd really just go Aggron. And I can either set rocks, or I can just Earthquake again. I'm not necessarily certain the Shaymin is the answer. I could also just Head Smash, potentially miss and die to Scorching Sands. Zamazenta coming in isn't particularly an issue, but he might just double into the Shaymin now that he has seen that I am Rocky Helmet Tangrowth. Which is why I'm also tempted to just set the rocks so that Shaymin doesn't get a bunch of HP. No, it's really between Head Smash and Earthquake, and last time I made the Earthquake play. This time I'm going to make the Head Smash play, and I missed, of course. Earthquake was actually just so much safer. So now he's going to go Zama, and I'm going to get my chip, assuming I hit. So he made the, of course I didn't even hit either. He made the interesting play of sacking the Turtonator, probably because his AV was gone, and he's like, I don't really care about this, so he just goes back into Turtonator. He just goes back into the Turtonator. Scorching Sands. Would Fire Blast toast me here? I think I need this still for the Absol, just in case. So I might just sack Aggron. I can't really let Kecleon get burned. How much value do I actually see in Genesect here? E-Speed should do a lot to the Shaymin, though. It should do a lot to the Shaymin. I wonder if Thundy is not the play to get rid of here. Is it? Or is it not the play to get rid of here? I'm relying on moves that miss too much. Aggron, I kind of value too much, I think. I think I should value Thundy more than Aggron. Or maybe I'm valuing Tangrowth too much. I get cooked by a Fire Blast, which is why I don't really want to do this, but I also could have gone Kecleon. That would have been a fair play. So we just go Thundy now. And I probably just raw Focus Blast. Do I, though? Or does he go Slowking? Does he sack this, or does he go Slowking? This Turtonator turned into a real problem because I missed 2 head smashes, which the odds of missing twice are not good. It's a bit of a yikers there. It took 8 from my U-turn, right? So it's definitely got some investment there. How much did it do to Aggron with Scorching Sands? Not that much. This is speed invested, which is why. He did somewhere in this range. If we assume this is like fully Spadef, which it's not, but if we assume it is, then I should have Earthquaked all the time. But Focus Blast looks like a fat roll, depending on his investment. I'm tempted to just Nasty Plot first. There's 40. So Flamethrower at 40, that's about what you'd expect from this. T-Bolt is potentially a roll to kill. I would just take the Focus Blast here so that I have as much HP as possible, though. And because we're me, of course we miss. I'm taking it again. Thank you for finally hitting a move against this Turtonator. Bright Powder Turtonator, guys, after I knocked off the AV. So now Thundy's completely worthless. And of course I'm just going to Thunderbolt you in the face. That's so ridiculous. That is so ridiculous. Alright, this thing's absolutely going to have Fire Blast, I think. But I don't really see a way out of this. I think he's going to stay in. Absol. I think he's going to stay in. I'm just going to click it. His Flamethrower. Please hit. Alright, we're hitting out. We're out here hitting. We're out here hitting, man. We are out here hitting. I don't know what you got to say to that, but we are out here hitting. Let's be real about this one. We are out here hitting. How much did this Zama... I'm getting a lot more differential out of this than I thought, by the way. Fire Fang from Zama is something I'm interested in calking against my Genesect, which is the Zamazenta is exactly what comes in here. I'm not actually too sad about just going Kecleon, getting some regen back on this. I'm not too sad about that, because I do think that Genesect can potentially handle Slowking, kind of. I don't know. Both of them combined would be nice, but he does get just a free close combat here. Let's go back to when it Fire Fanged me, and it did 23.3. So this is jolly. Genesect might live. Fire Fang. No, no. Never mind, guys. Never mind, okay? Never you mind. Tangrowth does not tank close combat now, but it will later. Kecleon might be a choke. Kecleon can beat both of those. Genesect cannot. Well, actually, I shouldn't say that. Kecleon cannot really beat the Shaymin. Kecleon cannot really beat the Shaymin. I'm actually kind of shocked that he didn't just go Shaymin and sub up on me, because that would have been really free. Sacking Genesect here is not a terrible play. Right? It's not a terrible play. I can get at least a little bit of damage off with E-Speed. Might be crucial chip. Get some regen on the Tangrowth. I got a special attack boost, because of course I did. There's the CC doing 94. I could pivot back into Tangrowth now, which I might. I think I'm going to, actually. Just absolutely chew that. Not really at all. And then I can pivot back into Genesect now? I'm gonna double into Kecleon on the Shaymin coming in here. Or Slowking, this is also fine. Because it does mean I just get to knock off. Although that was also a very viable play, of course. And now I'll double back into Tangrowth. And I'm going to... Focus Blast, question mark? Knock off, question mark? Where do I want to go with this? Giga Drain's not a terrible option. I think I might Leech Seed. Ah, fuck. He got me. He got me. So going to Kecleon, he's going to Leech Seed up. He should Leech Seed first. This is a loss, by the way. I'm pretty sure I can't get out of this without losing, but coming into this game, I knew that I lost already. What made this really unfortunate is that it wouldn't have necessarily been a loss if I could have just... Okay, this is a little bit of justice, I guess. I'm going to double back into Tangrowth on the Zamazenta coming in on the Ice Punch. Does it matter, actually? It doesn't really matter. Does it matter? Doesn't it matter? Ice Punch will do more to the Zama, I think, so. Leaf Storm, okay. I'm going to play this man, and I'm going to Shadow Sneak his Zamazenta, blow another close combat. This might not be over now that we see that it was Leaf Storm and not Energy Ball. Leaf Storm is very strange on that set. Very strange. He could also Fire Fang, which would kind of suck against my Kecleon. But what I want to do here is I just want to, like, Shadow Sneak it. Oh, he actually just went hard Slowking. So now he's seen the Shadow Sneak. 28. Kecleon Slowking, I did 28. This is just max HP. I'm going to knock off here. 69. Nice, nice, nice. Sludge Bomb does no damage at all. Except it did actually a lot. Let's just recover here. Go hard Tangrowth now. I can maybe turn this into a win, but earlier the head smash misses with Aggron actually just like really hurt, and that is partially on me because I could have absolutely Earthquaked, but I didn't want to give Shaymin a free entry to get a Leech Seed off and get recovery back. Earthquake would have knocked out the Turtonator, and then Turtonator doesn't have the freedom to like kill my Aggron and take my Thundurus down to 10%. Turtonator put in way too much work, purely because I missed 3 moves against it. And that is, again, an accuracy problem, but I did have to run Focus Blast to beat the Piloswine 1v1 with Thundurus. Turned out to not even be specially defensive Piloswine, so I didn't actually need Focus Blast. I could have just run a Grass Knot, but I was anticipating it to be specially defensive Piloswine. In the end, he ended up just bringing AV Slowking and AV Turtonator to do the same exact thing anyways. He's debating what his play is here. I don't think it's going Slowking, so it is just staying in. And this means that now I can just Leech Seed up. There's the Slowking, get some HP back on that, and then I get to go Kecleon. We're eventually going to be able to chip down the Zamazenta, I think. Zama comes in again, I just go hard Tangrowth, he goes Slowking, I go back into Kecleon. He's healing up a little bit with Slowking, but I think Kecleon beats it 1v1. Just recover up again. Go back into Tangrowth. This is a bit of an endless loop here. Bit of an endless loop here. Where we're just like battling between our regen mons, right? But my regen mon beats his attacker because he doesn't have recovery, and my specially defensive mon beats his regen mon because I have recovery. So at some point he's kind of got to give up on this one, I think. I'm pretty sure he can't win, but I'm pretty sure he cannot win this 1v1. He did get a little bit lucky with the poison there on the Kecleon, though. That does hurt me a little bit. Does hurt me a little bit. If I screw this up... Okay, he Sludge Bombed again. I think my play here is actually just to recover again. Okay, so we're in 1v1 recovering Psychic. I'm going to knock off this time. He's opting to stay in. And that one actually really hurt him by clicking Psychic there. So I'm going to Ice Punch this time, which will do the most of the Zama, potentially freeze it. Does a nice 7%. And now we go Hard Tangrowth. And back into Kecleon where I'm going to recover. His way out of this is if he crits. My way out of this is that he doesn't crit. He's fishing for Spit F drops, I think. I'm going to recover again this time. I'm knocking off this time. No, knockoff safer on my part. Nice, we got rid of the king! GG's! Alright, we actually cannot lose now. Tangrowth just beats this. Holy cow, I can't believe that we won this game, actually. This is so crazy. I was fully expecting Shaymin to just, like, tear me a new asshole. Let's get a drain. Wow, I can't believe we won this game. That was actually so epic. Tangrowth plus Kecleon putting in the mad work at the end of the game. I'm so happy about this. Okay, so when I was first starting to build this in my head, I was like, the only check I have to Zamazenta is Tangrowth, and Shaymin-Sky just tore my team apart. He brought like a really strange Shaymin set that did not tear my team apart. Leaf Storm was just... Energy Ball was so much better against my team, I think. I don't know why you needed Leaf Storm. Maybe he just needed to secure a kill on like Gyarados or Garchomp or something? Imagine not thinking that I had Kecleon, but that was just incredible. Holy cow, what a crazy endgame! I can't believe I got him there. I was so close to clicking Ice Punch on this turn. And I'm so glad that I canceled the click knockoff, because I don't think that Ice Punch would have killed. Oh, it definitely would not have killed at all. Item is none. So knockoff, I was getting like decent rolls because of my attack investment. I mean, I was basically playing for a situation where I can Shadow Sneak the Zamazenta too, right? So I think we played that game really well. Despite all of the misses, I mean, that Turtonator, like I said, it put in way too much work. Imagine how much more differential I could have had if I have an Aggron and a Thundurus alive in this game. I think that's just so much more beneficial to me. Tangrowth living the Flamethrower, the fact that he didn't run moves that could miss, and then he ran, like, well, besides the Icicle Crash that he missed. Actually, that was huge, by the way. Missing the Icicle Crash was giant, so I'm really not going to complain all that too much about the Head Smash misses, even though they're, like, a higher chance to miss. Same with the Focus Blast miss. Getting rid of Piloswine with the counter Cinderace, that was actually just way more impactful than anything that Aggron would have done in this game, besides potentially take on Slowking later. Although Aggron would have lived a hit from the Absol too, so there's some things to consider there. So, anyways, it was a hacks-filled battle, let's be real. The week 1 was a hacks-filled battle too. I think that my prep outdid myself this week. In particular, the Kecleon, which was designed to take the Shaymin on. It was my only answer to Shaymin. and it actually surprisingly took a lot less damage than I thought it would in game, because I thought the Shaymin was just going to beat me, and those Leech Seed misses were a bitch. Okay, so right, he missed an Ice Crash, 2 Leech Seeds, and I missed a Focus Blast and 2 Head Smashes. Right? So it evens out. We both missed 3 moves each. So even game, whatever. We'll call it what it is. 2-0. 2-0 start season. It's pretty crazy. Next week we take on Nacho and the Detroit Rainbow Wings. I haven't actually beaten Nacho in a while. He's by far my most played opponent, and definitely since the last time you guys saw me play him in week 7, 8, 9, whatever week it was last season. I have not beaten him since then, and I think I've played him like 3 or 4 times. So Nacho seems to have my number recently. We'll see if we can sort of like change the momentum on that around a little bit, and maybe punish him a little bit more in our game than Gry was able to punish me. But yeah, we're taking on Nacho and the Detroit Rainbow Wings next week, so keep an eye out for that, and I'll catch you guys next time.